1 Samuel chapter 3. And the youth Samuel is serving Yahweh before Eli. And the word of Yahweh has been precious in those days. There is no vision breaking forth. And it comes to pass at that time that Eli is lying down to his place, and his eyes have begun to be faded. He is not able to see. And the lamp of God is not yet extinguished, and there Samuel is laying down in the temple of Yahweh, where the Ark of God is. And Yahweh calls to Samuel, and he says, "Here I am." And he runs to Eli and says, "Here I am, for you have called for me." And he says, "I did not call. Turn back, lie down." And he goes and lies down. And Yahweh adds to call to Samuel again. And Samuel rises and goes to Eli and says, "Here I am, for you have called for me." And he says, "I have not called, my son. Turn back, lie down." And Samuel has not yet known Yahweh, and the word of Yahweh is not yet revealed to him. And Yahweh adds to call to Samuel the third time. And he rises and goes to Eli and says, "Here I am, for you have called for me." And Eli understands that Yahweh is calling to the youth. And Eli says to Samuel, "Go, lie down. And it has been, if he calls you, that you have said, 'Speak, Yahweh, for your servant is hearing.'" And Samuel goes and lies down in his place. And Yahweh comes and stations himself, and calls as time by time, "Samuel, Samuel." And Samuel says, "Speak, for your servant is hearing." And Yahweh says to Samuel, "Behold, I am doing a thing in Israel, at which the two ears of everyone hearing it tingle. In that day I establish to Eli all that I have spoken to his house, beginning and completing. And I have declared to him that I am judging his house for all time, for the iniquity which he has known. For his sons are making themselves vile, and he has not restrained them. And therefore I have sworn to the house of Eli, the iniquity of the house of Eli is not atoned for, by sacrifice and by offering for all time." And Samuel lies until the morning, and opens the doors of the house of Yahweh. And Samuel is afraid of declaring the vision to Eli. And Eli calls Samuel and says, "Samuel, my son." And he says, "Here I am." And he says, "What is the word which he has spoken to you? Please do not hide it from me. So God does to you, and so does he add, if you hide from me a word of all the words that he has spoken to you." And Samuel declares to him the whole of the words, and has not hid from him. And he says, "It is Yahweh. That which is good in his eyes, he does." And Samuel grows up, and Yahweh has been with him, and has not let any of his words fall to the earth. And all Israel knows, from Dan even to Beer-Sheba, that Samuel is established for a prophet to Yahweh. And Yahweh adds to appear in Shiloh, for Yahweh has been revealed to Samuel in Shiloh by the word of Yahweh.